Good morning, how are you? Well, carrying on from last week, there was even more great economic data. GDP is up for the fourth consecutive quarter. The Governor of the Bank of England has promised that he won't be touching interest rates for a while, even though both inflation and employment figures are down, which are indicators he said he'd be looking out for. We seem to have turned a corner. All my fingers are crossed when I say that. Have a look at the interview he gave to the BBC earlier in the week. To be honest, he's not a laugh a minute as an interviewee, but would you really want the Bank of England governor to crack jokes all the time? Of course not. On the other hand, on the basis that you should never judge a book by its cover, I loved Mary's pick about the squadron of hairy bikers who came to the rescue of a young, vulnerable child, turning the tables on the vile adult who she needed protecting from. If you go onto the homepage, it's not easy to miss the slightly matted rather than flowing locks of these motorbike saviours. They're probably not going to be booked for a shampoo advert anytime soon. But hey, wouldn't you want them on your side in an argument? Now, God willing, none of us will ever have to find out what we do if something happened to one of our children. It must be made even worse if it was in a place that you thought was safe. A seemingly random violent incident like the Sandy Hook shooting in America last year. Some people, though, are bigger than their circumstances. The parents of one particular child who was slain in the incident, Charlotte Bacon, decided that instead of doing what many of us, including me, would have done, which is to rage against the world, they would set up something meaningful in their daughter's name. The result is quite extraordinary. So I urge you to search for Charlotte Bacon and read just how remarkable these people are. Meanwhile, Tracy uploaded a Proclaimers piece, but no, not actually them. A very funny piece instead, done for Comic Relief a few years ago, with Matt Lucas and Peter Kay in the key roles. Very politically incorrect, but very funny, so don't watch it if you're easily offended. There were 3 great lists uploaded this week as well. Some of the top 10 greatest marketing stunts. Some of them totally mad ideas, and some of them which cost pounds instead of thousands. It really got ideas sparking in my head, so watch this space. I don't know what I'm going to do next, but we'll give it some thought. And then the other list, which had a lot of people talking about it, 6 habits of instantly likeable people. I'm not sure about all of them, especially number 2, which seems to me like it could land you in an awful lot of hot water and in front of a judge. Try some of them for yourself, maybe not number 2, and let me know how you get on. Or alternatively, if you need a character witness when it comes to your court case, give me a shout. The other list you all seem to like, understandably, was the one showing the 6 things that make a story go viral. Not always as obvious or as big as you might think. If you've got a limited marketing budget, perhaps they're worth a shot though. And finally, for anyone with a birthday this weekend who's worried about getting older, don't. Judging by the video entitled What Older Folks Do for Fun, you get naughtier when you get older. Man, am I going to be in trouble in the next few years then. That's it for this week. All of the links that I've mentioned are down below. Or if you just want to have a mooch, go in onto the homepage and be surprised. Pay a visit to iNewsU anytime you want something to make you feel brighter or to cogitate the grey cells. In the meantime, I'll be blameless for the next 7 days and I'll see you in a week's time. Bye-bye for now.